What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play in our free-to-play Clash Royale series. Let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode in our Let's Play in Clash Royale, our free-to-play series. You guys will notice I did jump ahead and actually open a couple of these chests for you guys I went ahead and had some of these chests ready to open so I could show you guys when I first got here. We also do have some new cards from those, a Tombstone and the Skellimans. The Skellimans are actually kind of cool, although they'll get essentially no use from us. We also do get a little bit of gold, so that's always super nice. I'm going to do a little request. There's a lot of me's requesting cards right there is all that really is. Let's see. We'll go with the Bomber. And I just got the Bomber. Have I actually gotten to use him? I don't think so. So let's get into our first of the go. Nicole. I don't know which way you'd rather say it. We're only at 400 trophies or so. We're going to Giant Spear Goblins at the bridge. He's actually going to put down a cage to counteract that. Off of Rip, this is where a great moment where the Bomber's actually going to come in handy, where he deals a decent amount of damage. We are going to Goblin Cage also in the middle. To response, wow, this might not be a bot. That would be beyond floundering for me. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. He's going to fireball my raged goblin. Thankfully my P.E.K.K.A.'s still there behind him. Musketeer to deal with the minions. It's gonna be too late. I still will get a little bit of damage on that tower from what looks like the Musketeer and that mini P.E.K.K.A., which is nice, but definitely could have been better. Knight over on that side to handle that the Valkyrie. Let's see, do I really want to support him? I'll give him a little bit of support. We'll see what happens. He's actually going to Goblin Cage behind for some reason. Never mind, maybe it has a bot. See, and this is a perfect example of when a bomber is just fantastic. Just throws down one bomb. Forget about it. Doesn't have a whole lot to do or say. We are going to mini P.E.K.K.A. in front so he can deal with that Rage Goblin. He'll, with the help of that bomber, will actually take care of it. And now with the Bomber and the Giant, hopefully that's enough to give me the 3 crown right here. He's going to respond with Giant opposite lane. Wow, is the Giant Wall Breaker not going to be enough? Did he fireball that and I just missed that? Wow. He actually rebutted. If he's not a bot, I kind of feel like he is. If he's not, the bots are getting better. That's for sure. It is still very possible that he's a bot, though. Bomber over there to support. We'll go mini P.E.K.K.A. Goblins opposite side. So we're just pressuring from multiple fronts. As soon as that mini P.E.K.K.A. and that Knight get on tower, oh man, they're actually going to stop that mini P.E.K.K.A. But it looks like the Musketeers and the Spear Goblins will be enough, pushing us over 400. Absolutely love to see it. Plus 30, got another silver chest. Go next. Alright, so against Edu God, exact same number of trophies as the person we just played against. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to Giant Spear Goblins here on the bridge. The reason we're always using plain Spear Goblins or Musketeer or something in that case is we want something that can actually attack the air supporting it. Otherwise the Giant is just would just absolutely just get demolished by something like minions. This guy might not be playing at all, so I'm going to start just spamming stuff and hope that he gets run over here and makes this a really easy dub for us. Yeah, so this wasn't a bot. This was just somebody who wasn't there. We take the easy ones, I guess. Let's not talk about that one. Let's go again. Alright, we got Hugo. We're in that 460 range-ish. Man, why does it keep giving me Giant and Spear Goblins to start off with? I actually hate that combination. Give me a Musketeer or something I can do with. He's going to Giant Knight Archers in opposite lane. I'm going to Rage Goblin. I'm going to Bomber in hopes that I get something out of it. I want a Knight behind so I can actually distract his Knight, plus those 2 archers. Man, that Giant's actually going to get some value off of him, though, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He won't be able to take tower, but he will do a fair amount of damage, more than I should have let him do. But it was a good trade. I mean, we took tower, and he's got us down to 500 HP on that side, and he wasted some arrows on that Bomber, which I don't think would have gotten hit anyway. So all in all, that was a positive trade for us. We definitely ended up for the better for it. We'll mini P.E.K.K.A to kind of respond to what he's going with right there. We'll actually Giant in the pocket. See if I can pull one of those archers away. Kind of scare him off of that kind of line right there. Mini P.E.K.K.A will actually intercept that Knight. That was a really weird pull. I'm not a particularly huge fan of that. Let's Bomber here. Yeah, see, so it gets up just in time to do just enough. We will Goblin Cage to try and distract some of those goblins. They do get a hit or 2 on tower, but nothing that's going to worry us, right? Nothing that's going to be bad enough. Now this one, I'm almost positive this guy's not a bot. Which is weird for me to say. I feel like everybody we've played up until this point has been a bot. So this is incredibly odd for me. Although I'm not upset about it by any means. We're going to Giant up front. Kind of see if we can take him by surprise. Goblins, stay behind the damn thing. Pardon my French, everybody. We will get Giant to actually get some damage on King Tower. I don't know that we'll actually be able to... We did barely stop his. We were barely able to stop his Giant. We are going to predict a Fireball here, which is not necessary from the seams of it, but our P.E.K.K.A will actually take a hold of his second tower, so we're still up 1 here. He's going to mini P.E.K.K.A in the pocket. I'm going to respond with a mini P.E.K.K.A just to hope that we can trade that. Looks like it worked. Fireball. Put it on him. I don't necessarily need to do that, but it will just guarantee that 3 crown for us. Boom. You guys have been the best matchup for us so far. Oh, GG's to him. Let's go on. I see that one took almost 3 minutes, man. GG's, guy. So, following our last attack, I did, it's been a few days. I have made sure that all the chests are available to be opened now, so we're actually going to run through those really quickly. Also with a reward card that we can claim, which is always really nice. Let's take a look at some of these. Just some gold bombers, spear goblins, some arrows. Any of those things I'm not really going to use for long periods of time, so I'm probably not going to do anything with them. Let's take a look at what our reward is. We can do a Valkyrie, or we can do a Tombstone. Valkyrie is definitely the better option there, in my opinion. And let's see, can I replace the Valkyrie into something else? I think I can. I think I'll replace the Knight with it for now, even though she's a little bit more expensive. Something else to kind of defend against, like, spammy kind of troops that's not just my bomber. So that's not a bad trade-off, I don't think. Let's keep going. Going against Lily. Give him the good luck. And we'll wait and see. I've been playing a lot more Clash Royale lately. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I've just nudged into 6,000 trophies on my main account. And it is absolutely awesome. I've just been having a lot of fun playing it for once, and I've never been a huge Clash Royale fan. Not that I disliked it, but I just never played it that constantly. And never got too much enjoyment out of it like this. But I'm genuinely enjoying it, despite the fact that it does feel a little pay to win at times. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy the amount of strategy that goes into this game. And the fact it's a lot quicker, it's a lot more real time than my actual favorite game, Clash of Clans. Sorry, Clash Royale. I still do love Clash of Clans more. Bomber behind. We'll do that. We're also going to Valkyrie too, little tanky. Get rid of those goblins pretty easily. That mini P.E.K.K.A is actually going to do a lot of damage. Oh, it actually doesn't kill the giant. Our Valkyrie survives. Prediction Fireball? No. They're just gonna eat that damage. Yeah, just gonna eat it with their face. One more. Ugh. Let's just cycle back to Fireball, I suppose. Which now is the world's longest cycle all of a sudden. Oh, it's because I'm not even under a minute yet, so I'm just trying to make way too quick a work for this guy. There we go, there's Fireball. I might not even need the Fireball at this point, because I just built up a little push right there. We'll throw it anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. GG's. Go next. That pushes us over 500. I'm not going to pretend I know how to say that guy's name. That's what the thinking face was for. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. And then I just thought better of it. We're going Giant in the back. He's actually a level higher than us. So in theory, this should be an uphill battle. Let's look and see if it really is, though. So we're going to Giant in the back. We're going to Musketeer and Bomber to kind of help him. Kind of seeing what he's doing here. I don't know. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of a plan. Oh, he's actually baiting my cards kind of towards the middle. That was actually a very good play by him. That Valkyrie's gonna hurt. Damn. Do that. We'll put Spear Goblins up there. And he's actually done a little bit of damage to my towers. Wow, is this guy not a bot? Sweet Jesus, I'm sorry. We'll try this again. Do that. We'll do that this time for a little bit more damage actually behind them, and the Bomber right behind them as well. So I'm putting down a lot of elixir into those pushes, an 11 elixir push. He's already got an 8 elixir defense. Wow, and he comes in late with the Valkyrie. So it took him 12 elixir to defend that, but he has a counter push. Which is incredibly good for him. And you'll notice I'm still having to defend his push. Wow. He's going to get some value out of that. I don't know how to feel about this. This is why I hate having the Giant as my win condition. We'll Fireball that. Get that Bomber out of the way. We will put the Musketeer much further back. And we're actually going to put a Valkyrie up front, so that way when they place their Valkyrie... Prediction Valk? Let's go! It didn't matter, it didn't do a ton. But it did something. And now I do have a couple of Musketeers going towards that, which is going to be kind of annoying for him to deal with. Which he was able to handle no problem. Wow, this guy might just be better than me. Or his stuff is just that much betterly leveled than mine. Which is a possibility. I don't know that that's likely, but it's a possibility. Yeah, he's just outcycling me here, wow. I don't even know that he's outcycling me. He's just getting positive trades. And he's constantly just pushing little stuff on my other tower, which I just don't have the elixir to defend. Always has that. Wow. I may have just lost to a bot. 3 times elixir. Wow. We'll see how this goes. We'll do that. We'll just push a whole bunch of tanks on there. I think that's our best bet right there. We're actually going to cycle Fireball on him again. We're actually going to get a hit on him there with the Giant. Actually, a couple. Wow. Couple hits on there with the Giant. Let's see if we can actually pull anything out of this. I think it's too late. I don't think we can really get any more damage on that tower without just cycling. And I don't know that we can cycle fast enough. Yeah, see? He's got me there. Very well played by Guy. Let's, we're going to catch back up to that in trophies, and we'll be back. Oh my god, I wasn't sure that I was going to record this one, but this might be a real person, so I'm going to. He's already got 2 buildings. I'm going to fireball them both. I'm going to time it with his goblins, which is kind of nice. But my Giant behind it's going to take an ass whooping from all of that stuff. That's not great. That is a lot of things. He's got a bomber too. Oh man, that might be it for that tower if I can't. There we go. I was able to save the tower, but not by a lot. He took half the health off my thing. Damn. And the worst part is I got some really good value out of that fireball, and he still was able to just push so much. And I'm going to fireball it again and get some more value out of it. Because, I mean, I'm getting too much out of that one fireball for me to be like, yeah, I shouldn't do it, you know? There's no reason I shouldn't there. And then this guy does this shit. And I threw down my mini P.E.K.K.A. too late. So now they got a bomber on me. And I'm in the hole. And he's about to Goblin Hut or put something else down. Yeah, he puts down a Valkyrie. Not the greatest. We're actually going to opposite lane and kind of pull that Valkyrie. He is going to arrows that. I'm going to Musketeer to support. He's doing that just to kind of slow down my Giant. But I all of a sudden have an opposite lane push. And I've made some decent headway into that for once. He does get to take that tower, but I might actually be able to respond to it with some fair timing for once. Let's see. Maybe I just shouldn't have worried about trying to attempting to fireball those things. Maybe I should have just worried about pushing on them, because that's worked out fantastically for me. Oh my god. We're going to do that. That's going to kind of hurt. But now, I'll be able to Giant in the pocket. Kind of push into that. P.E.K.K.A. there. Actually get some hits on tower. Yeah, see, so I'm able to kind of pull him away from some of these things, but man, he is really not making this easy for me. And this is just where he has the elixir advantage, so it's just going to be tough for me to get out of it. I am eventually able to pull out of it, which actually is huge, and now I have the tower advantage here. He's going to do that right away. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to mini P.E.K.K.A. on the back. Bomber to support him in case he has any kind of spam. And tried to kind of predict that. I didn't get to predict it quite as much as I wanted to, but that actually wasn't bad. Especially because Giant's getting on tower. Am I going to go to OT on this? I had a feeling this might have been a good game. That's why I hit the record. Giant in the pocket. Fireball. Fireball on that P.E.K.K.A. Let's go. No! He's managed to save his tower a little bit. But at this point, it does not matter. I take tower here one of two ways. Ah, I had tower too, man. I kind of wish I had that. Oh well. Cool. That was a very well. I got a magical chest for that. Let's go. Let's do one more. Alright, so we're going against Ash. I miss playing the bots all of a sudden, man. I really do. Giant in the back, see how he responds. He responds with a knight up front. I'll respond with a bomber behind that, actually, and a mini P.E.K.K.A. in front of it now. He's locked onto something else, so the mini P.E.K.K.A. can just have support from the bomber. I'm going to fireball those two archers and that tower, so it can kind of have some rain on that tower. Spear goblins to support that, so I'm going to get a ton of damage on my own tower, but I think I'm going to get more damage on his. Not quite. It was damn close. Technically, he's a level higher than me, so I was not wrong. I technically did get more damage on him than he did on me. But man, is that just not how you want to go about doing it. We will Musketeer Bomber. He's actually probably going to take this tower. Damn, man. That's so fast. Let's Valkyrie up front and see if we can't get some kind of push here. One Fireball does a lot of value here. But, I'm hoping that I have enough stuff here that I can just get a ton of value out of him. Which I'm correct. I got a ton out of that guy. I mean, he threw down arrows for some ungodly reason. I'm going to ignore that Musketeer and let her get a couple hits on my King Tower. Cool, we got that. I don't necessarily want to push his King Tower unless I just need to. So I'm going to Musketeer this side and in the back. We are in double elixir, so if he gives me the opportunity now, I actually might. F it, we ball. Prediction Fireball, something? Let's go! Get on his King Tower. It doesn't matter. Too big, too strong. The issue there is he actually might have been able to push me and just tried to base race me. But he couldn't commit to which one he wanted to do. So he pushed up with a giant up here. And tried to defend something back here. He should have committed one or the other to the defense or to the offense. That was awesome, man. We did get a little bit of gold. And some gems, actually. And that puts us 1 or 2 wins away from the Barbarian Bowl. But because we had a couple losses in this one, we're actually going to go do that next episode. And I think we're going to come back with a new deck next episode. What do you guys think? I'm kind of bored of this one. And I definitely think there are far more fun things I could be doing. Or better things I could be doing. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And let me know what other kind of stuff you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in episode 4. Thanks, guys.